Hi everyone, I'm Sandra Levy. I'm Senior Editor of DSN, and today we're speaking with Shwetal Mehta. She's a staff pharmacist at Fred Meyer, a Kroger company of pharmacies. Welcome, Shwetal. How are you?
I'm good. Thank you very much. I'm happy to be here.
Well, I'm so excited to speak with you, especially since it's American Pharmacist Month. So let's get started. I was wondering if you could give a little background as how long you've been at Fred Meyer, where you're based, and where did you go to pharmacy school?
I earned my PharmD degree at Toro College of Pharmacy in Manhattan, New York, and then my family made the huge trip across the country to settle in Vancouver, Washington. And now we love our community here. We call it home. And I've been a staff pharmacist with Fred Meyer Pharmacy for about 10 years now.
That's so impressive. So tell me, how are you practicing within this full scope of your training and education to provide personalized care to those patients who need it the most?
That's a good question. So to me, pharmacy means much more than just filling prescriptions and counseling patients. I think in our pharmacy, we listen, we have meaningful conversations with our patients regarding their health. And we provide, they trust us so much, we provide the best advice that we can. Um, and so that's what it's all about. We also we touch base on clinical points at every interaction. We work on an outcomes platform where we have tips to make sure patients are adherent, they're refilling their prescriptions on time. We even have comprehensive medication reviews with them. And there's another interesting thing that we are lucky to have in Washington State is a CDTA. It's a collaborative drug therapy agreement. And in this agreement, we work with a physician, and it allows us to have one-on-one clinic visits with our customers. We can prescribe medications from hormonal contraceptives to antibiotics for minor ailments and a lot more, like travel vaccines. For example, if somebody's traveling out of the country, they come to us. We use company guidelines and CDC travel guidelines, and we discuss where they're going, provide travel vaccinations, and prescribe whatever they need.
Well, that's excellent. So I can see you love pharmacy, but what's your favorite part of pharmacy practice, if you can narrow it down?
My favorite part of pharmacy would have to be vaccinations. I think I love the interaction with patients. I enjoy the opportunity to provide preventative care. Our district actually is one of the highest vaccinators. So we have a very high rate of vaccination. And with our technicians now vaccine certified, our team has just become really stronger. Also, I reach out to companies, businesses, and nursing homes and healthcare facilities, and we set up vaccine clinics just to make the process very easy, smooth, and give them access to care.
Excellent. So can you give an example of how you make a huge difference in your community and how you began that role?
Something I do outside of pharmacy, which is very rewarding. I volunteer for a camp called Gales Creek Camp, and I represent my company there. I gather supplies, prescription medications, and anything that they need. And Fred Meyer donates to them to ensure the campers have everything they need for the summer session. It lasts a few weeks, and this camp really empowers the kids with type 1 diabetes. They come together, they meet each other, they learn so many things. And the team behind it is all of us, the healthcare providers, nurses, doctors, and one pharmacist, that's me. We volunteer our time to make sure they have everything they need. This year, however, I was a little more involved. I helped them devise a full emergency protocol. So we addressed opioid overdose, and we wanted to make sure that everyone was aware on how to use naloxone if they needed it. And that was one of the best things this year.
I can see how rewarding that is. That's a wonderful story. I appreciate you sharing it.
Thank you. I wanted to tell you how why that role was important to me. I was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes 2 decades ago myself, but I got it as an adult. So I think it was easier for me to learn, read up, and it made me a better person, more disciplined and more aware of my health. But these, kids, they're such brave kids, they're troopers. It's a rough journey for them. And that's where my passion comes from. I hope that I can contribute every year and make sure that I can feed their spirits.
Oh, that's wonderful. So that leads me to my last question, because you're already accomplishing so much. What do you hope to accomplish in the future?
Would like to continue growing in community pharmacy, but also kind of add some academia to it. I love teaching and mentorship. I'm very passionate about that. So possibly bring into the classroom like real life experiences, maybe what I learned in pharmacy, and empower the new generation of pharmacists is what I would like to do. Maybe tell them that it's more than a science, it's about compassion and human connection.
Well, they'll be so lucky to have you do that. Thank you, Shwetal. I appreciate you sharing all of these wonderful thoughts. And I hope one day you'll come back and tell us more about what you're accomplishing.
Thank you for having me and letting me share.
My pleasure.